A little bump in the road because it's really sad to have to say goodbye to a place that you literally grew up in. The most dreaded video I have to make. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of my life. This episode is a little different. Obviously something I was not going to be expecting at all this year or in the next few years to put out on my channel, but I definitely wanted to put a video out there of what's going on in my life because I have been putting my life on the internet. So for anyone that cares, here's a little life update. As you can tell from the title of the video, I am moving out of my childhood home. This place has been my home for almost 17 to 18 years. I am 27 years old, so definitely have been here for almost 2 decades, which is crazy to think, but some unfortunate news came along back in April of my landlord selling the place. So my mom has never owned this apartment complex, if you want to call it. There is like a downstairs neighbor, so we do live in a 2-family home. Someone rents out the bottom and we rent out the top. We've had the same landlord for the past 17 years and we have just been renting. Definitely not something we were expecting to come along, especially with my wedding coming around the corner. He is trying to sell it fast. We have had a lot of showings here of, buyers coming in and checking out the place. So just a lot has been happening in my life. This is just a little bump in the road because it's really sad to have to say goodbye to a place that you literally grew up in. I'm gonna try to post some pictures up here, but this place was like the place when I was in high school and even in college. All of my high school friends would come over here all the time after school. They would come over whenever we had snow days. They would come over every time we had an event like a Sweet 16, and I would do all of their hair in my bathroom. This was just the hangout spot. Just so crazy to think that I have made so many memories in this house and this apartment over the past 17 years. And so it's just definitely going to be a really, really sad moment when I actually have to say goodbye. No one has officially bought the place yet, but obviously someone eventually will. We do have this place until November. That is when our lease is up. We are definitely going to be staying here for the time being, but I did want to just show you guys the apartment, just kind of like a little apartment tour. I don't think I've ever really done that here. You will see that this apartment though is very outdated. My mom never put any money into it because obviously she didn't own it. It's really just up to my landlord on what he wanted to renovate, as the time went on. But honestly, it has worked for us. We, have no complaints. It just feels very like home. So let's just go right for a little tour and then we can get back on with the video. Okay, when you first walk in, this is the little hallway. Right to your left is our downstairs neighbor, and then this is the walkway into our place. There are just stairs to the upper floor. We are on the 2nd floor. By the way, the house is a little messy because, we live here and I didn't really tidy things up before this video, so little disclaimer. When you go to the left, this is the living room area, and then we have our TV right over here. There's 2 beautiful windows, amazing for natural lighting in here. And then to your right is the kitchen. And then my mom has just a little table right over here. Then you walk back this way. To your left is the bathroom. You guys have probably seen all of this stuff on my videos, but this is just what a typical queen's apartment looks like for any of you who's curious. And then this is a closet where we hang all of our jackets and coats. And then this is a linen closet. And then this is my room. Yes, I'm getting married. All my bridal shower gifts are on this wall, but this room over time has had so many layouts and pieces of furniture, and it's just insane to think that I grew up in this room and this is how I'm leaving it. And then we do have a door that goes outside. We have a balcony, which this balcony is ours, and then downstairs is the backyard. Usually the first floor tenants has the backyard to themselves and we have the balcony, but we always have a great connection with our tenants downstairs. So sometimes we get to use the backyard as well if we have parties or whatever. And then you turn to the left. This is my mom's room. This is the master. My mom hasn't changed her furniture in years, so hopefully when she moves, she does that. And then she has 2 closets and a mirror. So yeah, this is apartment tour. So with that being said, when this place went on the market and my mom had a large interest in trying to buy it, unfortunately though, the market for places like this is just going for so high, and my landlord unfortunately was not going to give my mom like the greatest deal. Obviously landlords, no matter how long their renters have been renting out their place, they're doing whatever's in their best interest. So he wants to sell it for a premium, which he can obviously fully flesh do on his own, but that is why we are not going to buy this place from him. We are actually looking to buy another place in the same area. Where we live is in one of the boroughs called Queens in New York City. So my mom is looking to buy a co-op around there, and she's specifically looking to buy a duplex. So what a duplex is kind of like a townhouse. So there's gonna be 2 floors. When you first walk in, it's gonna be more of a just living room and kitchen, and then when you go up the stairs, there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So that is just something that my mom is most interested in buying right now, and that is what we've been touring around. So I definitely wanted to show you a couple of places that we toured and show you how that process has been going. We toured about, I wanna say like 8 places, but 2 of them have stuck out to us the most, which is the 2 that I'm going to show you. The first one I'm gonna show you, we will have to entirely gut from like the ground up. It is not a place that you can live in. It is not sustainable. You need to pretty much redo everything. So if we did end up buying this place, that is something that we would have to do. Also, would be such a fun renovation project for me, and I'm trying to just take this next chapter of me and my mom's life as a fresh new start. Now to the actual tours. So when you first walk in to the first place that we will have to gut, there is this huge wall as soon as you walk in that's literally blocking the stairway. So that's something that we would definitely want to tear down when we first get there, just so the space would feel a lot more open. And then when you go to the right, you will see that there is this very elongated space where you would have your living room, and then there's an area for the dining table and dining room, and then to your left is actually the kitchen. And this kitchen, it is obviously very outdated. It needs to be redone. There's a lot of really weird wallpaper on the walls, but that's something we would definitely change and refresh. And then there's this also big wall in the kitchen that we would want to knock down, possibly knock down half of it so it's kind of like a little bar area, and we can put some bar stools. And then you can also see that there is a door to the outside. You do have a little outdoor area in this place, which is really, really nice, that you can just go out and get some fresh air, put some lawn chairs out there, or do whatever you really want with your outdoor area. This place also comes with a parking spot. You have to be on a waiting list for a garage, but it does guarantee you 1 spot with your unit that you buy. And then when you walk up the stairs, this is where both of the 2 bedrooms and the bath you are going to see. Right to your right is the master bedroom. So this is obviously where my mom would have all of her stuff. And then there's actually 2 closets in there, which is really, really great. You'll see though that there's not really a lot of storage space, but there is an attic in both units that we've viewed. And then next door to the master bedroom is going to be my bedroom. I obviously don't live there, but I will be staying there, you know, just like I do now. I come home all the freaking time. If my mom ever has guests and they need a sleepover, I'm gonna be able to have all of my furniture be in that second bedroom, and it just can also be an additional storage place for my mom. Also, eventually when I have kids down the road, she can transition that room to a nursery or another bedroom for whenever her grandkids need to stay over. Right next to that bedroom is where the bathroom is. This bathroom is very, very outdated, as you can tell, but the perfect size because it's just my mom. It has a little window, which is just some sort of sunlight, but overall, we really, really love this place for my mom to be able to create her own. So this next unit that we viewed actually was a little more modernized, and when you first walked in, that wall that you originally saw in the first place was already knocked down, so we didn't have to do any work there. And then it is the same exact layout. These 2 places are actually in the same apartment complex area, so the layouts are very, very similar. However, this one was just a lot more updated. Each place also had a little closet in the first level of the floor that you could transition into a half bath, which is something that my mom probably is going to do sometime later down the road. And then they actually had their washer and dryer outside of that little closet. You can also actually put a washer dryer in the closet if you didn't want to transition it into a half bath. So that is the only thing that we thought was like really, really weird about the place, because it did take up a lot of space in the living and dining room area. These sellers already knocked down half the wall, which is what my mom would want to do in the first place that we saw, and they already renovated and modernized the kitchens, so there wasn't really that much more work that you would have to do. This place is a lot more move-in ready, and you'd be able just to update things along the way, but you would actually be able to live there while renovations were going on. Then you walk up the stairs and it is the same exact layout. It's the same thing with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom in the top. However, these were obviously just a lot more updated, move-in ready. You just really have to redo the floors, and if you wanted to repaint, you know, right before you moved in, but there really wasn't any major reconstruction that you had to do. This one also came with already brand new in-unit ACs. You wouldn't really have to do any major electrical work or move anything around. For the first unit, we would have to redo the whole AC and heater units, which obviously would be an additional cost. However, the first unit obviously would be at a bit lesser price because of all of the renovations that you would have to do. And then this bathroom also was a lot more updated. We definitely would want to redo the bathroom just a little bit. So those are the 2 places that we saw and that my mom has the most highest interest in. We were viewing other condos and co-ops, but none of those other ones stuck out to us. We obviously are gonna go searching for a lot more, so stay tuned and subscribe if you wanna be on this new journey with me. I'm honestly so excited about this new chapter in me and my mom's life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next episode. Bye.